Okay, so Nikki is going to make
I think I have
some pumpkin muffins. She's gotten my recipe that I'm going to leave with her so that she can make this for her family more often. And so she's trying to make sure she gets all of it put together. She's putting her flour in now.
Well, I'm going to just put this in here so I can actually measure out my ingredients and have the right amount rather than just guesstimating. That doesn't always work well. All right, especially since I don't really know what I'm doing with it yet. All right, that is a cup. So we got 1.
I tried the bread with honey cinnamon butter, and it was
2,
so good.
And we need 1/4.
Good. I'm glad that you liked it.
That's not quite.
We're going to fix to attack that little tiny loaf.
It's about 1/4. There we go. There, we got that. We need our baking powder and our baking soda. 1 teaspoon of each. I've got 1/2, so I'm going to do it twice.
And we always, when you're making muffins like this, you always want to mix together first your dry ingredients. And then after you've got that mixed well with a whisk, once you mix it together with a whisk or a spoon real good, fork, something like that, that'll help you to get it mixed up real good, then you want to you might want to add a little bit more salt. Remember you said yesterday that you liked a little bit more salt.
Okay.
And then
Sure, it won't be too salty.
then once you mix all of the dry ingredients together, everything's proportionate where you won't have too much of something in one area. And so she's going to mix all those together first, and then she'll put in the wet ingredients.
All right.
Actually, I put more cinnamon.
I'll go with that.
Yeah, and what you need to do whenever you like if you're sharing the recipe with somebody or something,
just add a little more.
You want to mark on your recipe what you actually did, so that you know, because some things people like a little bit more of, and they don't like a little bit of this. So, yeah, that's all you want to do.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I feel like that's enough.
Yeah.
Of that one.
And the only reason why we're even using the apple pie spice at all is because it had nutmeg in it.
Right. And I don't have nutmeg.
Yeah. And
also because it's for apple pie.
Well, we're making the pumpkin muffins right now.
Oh, okay. I'm confused.
Yeah.
I'm not paying attention. Wait, why do you need nutmeg for pumpkin spice muffins?
Nutmeg is good with pumpkin.
Yeah. Nutmeg is just something that people use a lot with pumpkin, like when they're making pumpkin pies. If you buy pumpkin pie spice at the store, it's not a lot different than the apple pie spice.
Except for it's not apple-y.
Well, there's nothing apple-y in it. There's nothing apple-y in it.
All right, so we got our dry ingredients stirred up now. Now we got to add in all of our wet ingredients.
Yes, and so she's going to put pumpkin puree in it, and you do not want the kind of pumpkin that is made for pies. You just want plain pumpkin.
Got some pumpkin in my hand. Let's wipe that off. And we are going to do, I think you said 3/4 last time, or 2/3. Which one did you say?
Well, either one. It doesn't. It's not critical. You just want.
I'm eyeballing it anyway, so I'm not actually.
And that's what I do too. I don't measure it.
I think that looks.
If she wanted to, she could put the whole can in. It just makes it overly wet.
That looks pretty good.
Yeah, you need to compensate with flour if you're going to put a lot more than that.
All right.
Yeah, and they're really good, folks.
That. We need eggs, oil. Go with an egg.
And the good thing about those who are diabetic, they can eat this. and it's not going to hurt them because Dr. Shaparo at the Diabetes Undone seminar has told all of us that this kind of stuff, as long as it's fresh milled and it has good olive oil in it, and you're using honey only as your sweetener, he said that diabetics can eat this and feel fine about eating it.
Wash my hands since I touched the egg. All right, I gotta add the egg, or the oil, the honey, and the buttermilk. Oh, and the vanilla. Now let me do the oil or the buttermilk first. Do the buttermilk first. Nice. It's in a difficult place in our fridge.
So I have to explain to you folks again, because you need to remember this, that when you are using baking powder and baking soda, it does not activate to make it rise, whatever you're making, unless you have acid added to your milk. You've got to have that acid, because the acid's what activates the baking powder and the baking soda. And so you can either use lemon juice in almond milk, or you can either use buttermilk, which buttermilk isn't anything except for whole milk and lemon juice mixed.
All right. Got our buttermilk. Probably should have just used this one. Oh well. All right, and I'm going to do a little more oil because my son is super skinny and he needs all the fat he can get.
Yes.
So skinny. I'm going to go about 3/4 instead of a 1/2 cup. Give them a little extra fat. Healthy fat.
And do be careful of what kind of olive oils you buy, because there is a lot of corruption in the oil market right now. And so it sometimes there's not even very much olive oil in what you're buying at all. So you need to just make sure you get, unfortunately, it's going to have to be more expensive than just your typical brand. And don't buy anything that's not in a glass jar, because olive oil will actually start breaking down the plastic, and you will have dioxin in your olive oil. And that's with any kind of oils. It does the same thing. It breaks down the plastic.
All right, last thing, I need my vanilla.
And Nikki and I both think the same way. She likes a little bit more vanilla than what the recipes always call for.
That was 1. I'm going to do 3. That was 2. 2 teaspoons. And let's go.
1 more.
Yeah, let's make a little more vanilla. We want to be able to taste it.
And it always makes it taste better.
Yes, I agree. All right, we got all our ingredients in. Now we just got to mix it up. And I also added a lot more honey because my kids are used to having sweeter muffins. And they liked the ones with only a 1/2 cup of honey. But I think they'll like these better. This has about a cup and a quarter. So, or close to that. So I think this will probably be for the win, where they're very excited about it. And it's still made with honey, so it's still healthy. So I got no complaints. All right. I do try to get my kids not to eat so much sugar, because it definitely is not helping them. Or me.
Well, sugar, it breaks down the immune system. And we're getting close to having Halloween time. And if you'll notice, at Halloween, all the kids and the adults start getting sick. And there's a big reason for that. You know, it's because they're picking out on sugar right then.
All right, that is all mixed up.
Okay,
Put that back
now
in the
she's
fridge.
gonna.
And I'm going to put it into the muffin tins. Oh, I did forget to put the paper in there, but let me go get that.
Now,
I'll be right
Nikki
back.
prefers to use the muffin cups, the little paper cups that you can use in your tins.
It's just much easier for cleaning your dishes, and
she enjoys that better.
I like easy. I prefer easy, at least with most things, not everything. No, I dropped some plastic. Not everything has to be easy, but this is obviously not, store-bought muffins. But this also has not been a difficult recipe, so which makes it nice for me.
It makes it more enjoyable to make the product.
Right. When I don't have to spend hours doing it. All right. And we made 20 last time, but they weren't quite as big, so I'm going to go with 18 today. And I think that's probably going to be perfect. Make them slightly bigger. If I have 18 muffin cups. I think I do. And maybe I don't. This one is 2. Oh, there you go. I've got 16, so I guess we'll have them even slightly bigger than I was planning, but that's okay. I'm sure they'll be delicious. All right, where's that little scoop you've got? The
little spatula. I
Yeah,
don't know
spatula.
where it's at.
Oh, we can use that. Yeah, that works. All right. I'm going to scoop them into the muffin tins, or cups. And I'm using an ice cream scoop because that's what I have. Got to do what you have.
And it actually
I don't like
works.
buying a lot of stuff.
It works fine.
Yep. I think these are going to be delicious. Woo. And this is our 3rd set of muffins that we've made in the last few days.
Yeah,
But my kids really like them.
We've got less than half of what we've made left.
Yep.
Which is still too much.
We'll put some in the freezer. And I won't have to make them for a few days, which would be nice.
And always when you start eating something that's new, that's enjoyable, you want to eat it, a lot of it, and then you kind of slow down and it starts balancing.
Right.
Because you're not tired of it necessarily. You just
Aren't as
you finally
excited.
got enough.
Less excited about it?
Yeah, you're excited about eating something that's enjoyable and different.
All right. And I have to add a lot more to these, so we still have a lot in the muffin tin and muffin bowl. I also do usually make bigger muffins anyway, so that's not a bad thing for us. All right. Just gonna start adding a little more into each one. Fill it close to the top. I spilled it. Fix that. I hate that. Alright.
It's reached 350.
Oh, it's just preheated. That's what that was. I didn't think we were baking anything.
No.
Quite yet, at least. Alright. I may need something else. This is still a lot in here.
Well, why don't we try this?
Don't have any more muffin cups.
Let's just spray this down real quick. We don't
Okay.
have to clean it. I make multiple breads over and over again and never wash the first thing when I'm doing it in a a bunch.
Right. It's only been sitting for a few minutes, so I'm sure it's fine.
Just stick it in here, even if it's flat. It's only that that
Right.
thick. That way you've got.
At least it's cooked and not just wasted.
That's right.
You don't want to waste the food. I am going to pick up the bowl.
Okay.
All right.
Elena's been wanting to put some kind of topping her mother had made that's in the freezer. So that's what she can do with this. Frosting. Yeah, so what she can do is she can take this and cut it in half when it's finished.
That's true.
And she can make it like a little miniature cake.
All right. Well, that one looks, I'm sure it'll be delicious. Yeah, might as well put it in there. I already washed my hands multiple times. All right. Rinse that off. Put it in the oven. All right. And now I'm going to rinse this out. Keep things clean.
Yep. So, folks, we'll be back in just a little bit. Okay, so Nikki got her I was going to say persimmon, but it's not. It's pumpkin. Her pumpkin muffins done. And she's going to, of course, she's already started chowing.
Well over half of it. It's delicious. They are a little bit more liquidy, I guess, than expected. If you see in the video, you can see they're a little more wet. But actually, I think it's delicious that way. It's very flavorful.
I like crispy muffins.
And the edge of it is very crispy. So only the inside is very soft.
Yeah, and the only thing we can figure out that is the reason for this is because maybe we could have had a little bit of more flour since we added extra oil and extra honey. And
we put a lot of pumpkin in it, so I think maybe if we put a little more flour, it'd be a little less. But I think it tastes delicious just as it is, so
yeah, and
I wouldn't change it.
Over here is what she made.
And they look beautiful and delicious.
Yes, and they were big fluff over edges.
Seriously, it's just as good as any other pumpkin muffin I've had. So very happy with it.
Yay!
And very happy with the amount of honey that we added. I think it was perfect. It's very sweet, but it's not like overpoweringly sweet. So perfect.
Popcorn.
Okay. Well.
Bye.
We've been pretty much at work today. And,
Hi.
Granny's whooped.
How are you gonna drive home
So
tonight?
I think I'm just gonna stay for the night and get
Alright.
up early. I'm gonna have the car packed tonight, and then I'll get up real early.
4 games again! Yes!
We might
I like
even
board games.
do a video of us playing games,
You
maybe.
can't play late because you'll have to get up.
Oh, right.
So
Yeah,
you can't
so-
play late, but we can still play.
So do I. If
You
you
can
take
stay, you know, can't play late.
So we'll.
board games.
Anyhow, we're getting tired, and we hope that you enjoyed watching the muffins being made and the changes that she made for her family in them. And we will see you later. We love you, but more important, Jesus loves you.
Bye!
And so, anyway, we hope that if you liked it, you'll press the like button. Hope you'll subscribe. Send us some comments and share our videos with other people. Remember, anybody who is diabetic, according to Dr. Chaparro, Abraham Chaparro, he says that they can eat this stuff. So probably you don't want to overeat the muffins, but you know you can have some through the day because they just help you; they don't hurt you.
Yeah.
So y'all have a blessed and wonderful night's rest, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye bye.